Hey there, I'm Alanis here in Tucson talking to Deafheaven here with.
I'm Kerry.
Yeah, so you guys are currently on tour for Lonely People with Power. How are you feeling with the reception of this album?
Feels good. Um, it was just a thing of we're 6 records in now, and we just make what we want to make, and we hope that people connect with it. And yeah, it's the best it's ever been. So we're very happy with it.
Yeah, so like a lot of people are drawing parallels to like this album saying it's like a successor or feels like a successor to Sunbather.
hmm
Do you see any of those parallels that some people make?
I can understand it. Um, each record to us is sort of like a time capsule of who we are as people when we're making it, like what we're into and our interests, and and then obviously our age, etc. So for me, where I was emotionally and what I was into at 24 is not
Yeah.
the same as who I am at 37. Um, but sonically, I do understand it. There's definitely a lot of 1 foot blast beats and delayed octave chords and some pretty stuff. But I also think it's our heaviest record we've ever written, and I think there's a cool blending of some other stuff there. But I understand it's a compliment, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I guess that's what's important.
And one thing I want to say, when I saw you guys play in Chicago, George mentioned that his favorite song on the album was Amethyst.
hmm
What is your favorite song off the new record?
Oh man. Uh, what is it? It is Amethyst is up there. It might be Revelator. Ew. Yeah, probably three-way tie: Amethyst, Revelator, and the Garden Route.
Okay, I really
Yeah.
like Garden Route.
Oh, cool.
I'm
All right.
also really partial to Doberman. I think that
I like that one too.
that starts off with such a bang.
Yeah,
Um,
I would forget about that one. Yeah.
it's such a great intro, and like I love the chant of "All Hail the Panopticon," like the way that flows in the song.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite records of the year,
Oh, thank you.
so far, and like up until I think like a week ago, it was the #1 rated album on Rate
hmm
Your Music.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with that website at all?
I became familiar with it after this record
Yeah.
came out, and we
After you
had.
secured #1, you're
Right.
like,
Well,
all right.
my mom goes on our Reddit all the time, and she was talking about people talking about it on our Reddit, and then yeah, our management was like, yeah, did you know about this? I was familiar with Metacritic, which is more like the reviews, and that's what I was always like, what's the Metacritic doing? But Rate Your Music's almost kind of cooler because it's like Zoomers with like pretty good taste,
Yeah.
kind of like, So yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also like you mentioned that you're on Reddit. One of the like a meme that pops up on the Deafheaven subreddit that I love is like,
Uh
"Hey, who's up hailing on their Panopticon right now?" And I'm like, man, I wonder when they wrote that song, but that's like, all
huh.
right, this is gonna be something that people quote on Reddit.
That's what you want, I guess. But I did not think that. But it's fucking so funny.
Yeah, and so right now, like the whole like now it's called like Blackgaze has kind of
hmm
been around for quite a while. Do you really see yourself in Deafheaven having a point in time where you said like, because when you guys like first that your demo tape came out when Sunbather came out, you were like bastardizing black metal or stepping on graves as some people say. But over the decade, there have been so many other bands that tried to emulate the sound that you guys
hmm
have kind of helped pioneer. What has that been like for you?
That's a great question. And something that I feel like we don't get to clear up enough. We were never really trying to bastardize or disrespect black metal. Um, Kind of quite the opposite. We were. Oh, this is gonna get really loud. You want me to close this door?
No, it'll be fine.
Okay. Um, yeah, I appreciate the question because we were big fans of black metal.
Right.
Obviously, not all the ideologies or all the sentiments or whatever, but like musically, we really enjoyed it, and we wanted to just make a form of it that felt true to who we were as people.
Yeah.
And so part of what that meant for us was not doing corpse paint, not dressing up a specific way, and making songs that were about the city that we lived in and the emotions that we felt.
You're telling me corpse paint's not big in NorCal?
Right. It's not. I mean, it is with certain people, but like for us, it didn't feel right.
Right.
So at the time, Blackgaze was not a term I saw used. We really liked Alcest.
Okay.
We really liked Lantlos at the time. We really liked Weakling. We really liked Agalok. We really liked, Dark Throne, Mayhem, all that, like all of the standards. Yeah, and then we liked the Ulva record. We liked all these things, and we just wanted to combine them with essentially, like Chapter House and My Bloody Valentine and Godspeed and all this stuff. And it seemed everyone we knew was into these things, so we were like, we'll just do a local band version of this. And then we didn't realize that not everybody is into this stuff.
I never would have expected you to drop Godspeed as a reference.
Oh yeah.
They're one of my personal favorite bands, a band I truly love. So hearing that is like an amazing parallel.
Yeah, the lead in Amethyst, the like main lead, where like before the blast comes in, is my sort of ode to sleep. Yeah.
Holy shit.
You'll hear it. I kind of like as a joke,
Yeah.
Not as a joke, as an homage. I like kind of stole that lead from them.
Also, I saw like a friend of mine went to their recent show in Chicago.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, they played Sleep.
Right.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah. One of the few. Like, it's impossible for me to be cynical about that band.
Oh, yeah.
It's very important band, yeah.
I personally believe they've never made a bad album. Like they're way up there for me.
Agreed.
And also you mentioned Chapter House. They just announced a reunion.
I saw that.
Yeah, Chapter House, Hum, and Nothing are doing a festival.
Very cool.
Which I'm going to because I love Hum.
Yeah, great band.
So with the great reception of this album and the kind of legacy you've built so far with Deafheaven, where do you see the future of the band going?
That's a good question. I think, honestly, it's like we love what we do. We're all like relatively healthy. We definitely feel like we all have more albums in us. So I kind of just see us, kind of becoming a Godspeed or a Converge or a Russian Circles, you name it.
Going in a more post-rock direction, maybe?
Oh, musically. Oh, I thought you meant just in general. Well then, I would say the next things that we put out will probably be heavier for a while. But, yeah, I don't know. I see it kind of going in more of a Black Death zone. Or at least, like, curious, Like, really early, been listening to a lot to, like, the 97 promo from Hate Eternal. Yeah, a lot of bands, but so something like that maybe, and then I don't know, every record just kind of sounds like us, you know, so it'll still sound like us.
Yeah, I mean, Deafheaven's not a band that's afraid to experiment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you listen to an album like, Roads to Judah, and then you listen to Infinite Granite and then Lonely People of Power,
right?
Like you're not gonna find the same sound. You could pitch them as 3 different bands.
Yeah.
But that's the sign, in my opinion, a sign of a band that's worth like trying. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to just keep pumping out the same thing. You know what I mean? Like
that's
you don't
true.
want to find if you find a formula that works, fine, but like push yourself artistically.
That's how we've felt. There's some people where I'm like, Slayer, for instance, where it's like, hey, broke, don't fix it, and that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. And there's some stuff where it's like, even for me, I'm like, oh, what the hell, man? Like, what's that meme that's like, oh fuck, go back, like do that thing again. But for us, we're very restless and we want to try new things. So I foresee a lot of that. But for us, a new thing is getting into blasphemy and trying stuff like that out. So yeah.
All right. Well, to kind of wrap it up, what would be the Deafheaven song you're most proud of?
Most proud of. What am I most proud of? I guess probably Winona. Winona, when that came together, we were all like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. And we beat our heads against the wall with it a lot, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.